Hey guys, FSK here, and welcome back to the second episode of Minecraft 1.9 Survival. And if you missed the last episode, I'll have a link down in the description to the full playlist of my 1.9 Survival series. But without further ado, in the last episode, to recap, we kind of settled in on a temporary home, which is this cave right below us. As you can see, we have just the basic necessities right here. And all that good jazz. And now in this episode, as you can tell from my hotbar, we're going to be building a house. And I took the time off camera to gather enough wood together to build a house. And I actually have a clear sense of where I want to build the house. So essentially, I want to build a house over here where all the horses are. Yeah, and then I have another use for this wall right here. But that's going to come at a very late time. So, and without further ado, let's go ahead and pick out an exact spot for our house. And let me just go ahead and kill off this. I didn't want you to blow up there. Yeah, we ran it last episode. We ran into a lot of problems in terms of the mobs. So yeah, so let's go ahead and patch this up as best as we can. Good enough. Yeah, let's see where to build our house exactly. And we just picked up some rotten flesh. Okay. But yeah. Let's see. House, where do you want to put the house? Honestly, I want to put the house up there. Because having a house looking over the edge, oh, that would be pretty cool. And then I can pretty much build a pathway out from this place right here, which, oh, that's going to be pretty sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So our house is going to be right here. Right here. And that wall over there looks kind of curious. I want to check that out real quick before start building. Yep, that's what I thought. There's lava way over there. So eventually we're going to craft a bucket, gather up that lava, and create a cobblestone generator. But let's start things off. The foundation of the house. Let's save that for later. And let's go ahead and start building. So what do we want our house to be? Honestly, I'm thinking of having our house, the back of the house, be like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's go 18. Just to have that double door feature going. Alright, so it's 18 that way. And then forward, I want to do 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Honestly, yeah, I feel that. I feel like that's good. Good enough. So let's go ahead and bring this over. Just make sure we kind of went too far. Let's go ahead and finish up this part of the foundation. Okay, we didn't miss a block. Alright, let's go ahead over here, and whatever is left, which is 1 block, perfect. Alright, so we got our house essentially built here. Let's go ahead and put that there. I'm gonna go back to our little cave area, and grab whatever supply of dirt that we have, and then fill up the gaps. I don't wanna waste the any wood here, so let's go ahead and gather up some wood. And I think I passed the cave, did I? No, I did not. The cave is like way over here. Is it? No, it's over there. Man, this terrain, I'm still getting used to the area around us. So let's go ahead and back into the cave. Let's find up any of our dirt. There's some dirt. Any more? Nope. How about in here? Oh, there's a ton of dirt. Perfect. Sorry, I was just working out some stuff here. There we go. Oh, and dirt. Yeah, that's a lot of dirt. And all this dirt actually came from the creeper explosions that we mistakenly detonated. Yeah. I'll show you some of the damage. As I was trying to gather up some wood, I had to fight a ton of mobs in the night. And like here's a hole right here, and then there's like a few more, I think. Yeah, there's one right there. This is like another one's like over here somewhere. Oh, it's a bat. Hi. Hi. There's a little bat over there. But yeah, alright, let's go ahead and save up, get up to the top and build our house. We're also gonna have to build a a pathway leading up to the doorway instead of just having to climb up here. I'm also gonna have a doorway around like the bottom here, but I'm also gonna want a pathway up top. So there's that. Let's go ahead and jump inside just to make things a little bit easier. There we go. There we go. And once I have this all filled in, I will cut back and continue on the house building. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, it looks like the house base is basically complete. And now we're going to go ahead and fill up the remaining floorboards. So let's go ahead and fill up the floorboards. And I know I should have like dug down a block to like start off the floor, but I'd rather just do this just for the sake of time. But yeah. And the best way I feel in terms of building a house and laying out the floor or ceiling work is I go around the perimeter until I meet up in the exact middle of the area. So let's go ahead and grab some more. I am going to break that wood block over there in a little bit. Let me just complete this real quick. There we go. And let's go ahead and finish this off. And we should be good to go. I am also going to build a stables for these horses, because there's like way too many horses around here. Like, as you can see, there's a whole pasture field full of freaking horses. Look at that. There's like 8 or 9 over there, 4 over here, so that's about 12 to 13, maybe 14 horses. And then the 2 horses way over there, that's like 16 to 18. Yeah, it's a ton of horses. I know. You have to pick which one's the fastest though, because there are fast horses sometimes in Minecraft. Just gotta choose carefully on which one do you pick is fast. Alright, I think the rest of this can be just accomplished by doing this right here. There we go. We have the floorboards done, and I'll say I'm thinking of filling this up too, just flatten out the area. Wait, I'm not even sure if I have enough dirt, to be honest. See, yeah, I do have enough dirt. All right, that's cool. We have enough dirt. Sweet. All right, looks like the floorboard's done, and I think I'll cut back once more until I have the basic framework of the house completed. And before we even comment, yes, this is actually going to be a really large house. So you have to bear with me. So I'll see you guys once I have the frame done. Alright guys, and as we're finishing up the frame, I just realized that we're running low on wood, which we actually just ran out of. And it's now nighttime, so let's go ahead and return back to our cave and sleep off the night, because I don't want creepers sneaking up on us and destroying the landscape. Because if you don't remember from last episode, I set the difficulty to hard. So there's going to be a lot more mobs out here, and I just completely fell into here. There we go. We got seeds too, so we can get a wheat farm going. Spider! No. No, sir. No, sir. No spider. No spider. Alright, hopefully we can sleep off the night here. Yes, we can. Okay, there we go. And it's so weird getting into the bed, because you can see how weird the graphics look when you're jumping into a bed. But yeah. Also, I noticed from last episode that there was a bunch of lag. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying my best to make high quality videos, but with my PC, it's just not possible. Oh god, there's a lot of creepers. Hopefully that creeper over there isn't still there. There's a spider from last night trying to kill us. It's chill now, so. Is that a skeleton? Yes, that is definitely a skeleton. And I don't know where the creeper is, nor do I want to care. Let's see. Oh, the creeper is still there. We just got another bow from a skeleton. What the heck? Like last episode, we killed the first skeleton in in the series, and then that happened. So I mean, we got 2 bows now, which is pretty cool. We could combine them to restore its durability, but I don't know. I might just want to hold it off until we get like an anvil going and then an enchantment table going. And thank God that there's like trees here. Yep, lag, a bit of the lag back right there. Oh my god, there's more horses over there. Huh. There's a pack of 6 horses. Sweet. Oh, okay. That's a huge plains biome way over there. I'm actually kind of curious if there's a village here, because if there's a village here, we can get some pretty sick loot. Like, I don't know, diamonds maybe? I was actually hoping for there to be diamonds from the dungeon we tried to raided, excuse me, last episode, which was pretty intense too. I'm hoping to find more dungeons like that. Let's gather up some of this wood here, and we should be good to go in terms of timber. Yeah, stacking 4. That's good enough. Eventually, I'm gonna build a shovel and gather up some sand if I can find any. Luckily, I know where some is. So the reason I want sand is to create glass and to get glass into windows. I'm actually thinking of doing full block windows rather than the glass panes. So there we go. Let me just see if that's centered. It looks like it's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's centered. Perfect. And I think for now, we're going to come back to the cave once more, and we're going to gather up our crafting table and our furnaces and lay them down in our brand new home. And then pretty much soon I'm going to explore this cave. I haven't explored much into that cave yet, but I know there's some decent resources in there, and we got to eat. We're at a sprint. There we go. Good enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and down into the cave. Mine this up. And we'll go ahead and mine that. Bring our bed as well. Just because we need to sleep in our house rather than run back to the cave at night. Which we shouldn't be worrying about just yet. It's only just past noon, I believe, in terms of Minecraft. Actually, no, it's just before noon. Okay, that makes sense. Eat up, get that regen going, and look at that regen. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that regen is insane. That's an insane regen. Which I do appreciate. I do appreciate a lot. Oh, excuse me. I had a burp right there because I had water ice before I got home. Good old Rita's water ice. And I want to do something like a patio. Almost for the front yard. Yeah, and then eventually I'm gonna add fence posts. Let's go ahead and want to go 3 out, or is that good enough? Yeah, honestly, I like that. Gonna need a lot more slabs though, cause yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more slabs. And excuse me, you're gonna. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I had a sneeze coming, but it's one of those moments when you're trying to sneeze, but it doesn't come right out. Honestly, it's really annoying. Allergy season. And you can hear that too. You can hear me just sniffling away. And I think that's good enough. 18. That should be fairly good enough for our front patio. Really? Ugh. There we go. And we'll go out 1 more. Alright, let's get our wood planks, and let's see. Got that going. And we seem to be out of wood again. And how much durability? 9 out of 250. Okay. So essentially we can mine 10 more blocks of wood. Honestly, that's more than enough to finish off the house here. So let's go ahead and mine up this tree, and we'll find another decently good tree, which is this one right here. And we're actually getting pretty close to the area where there's lava. Look at that, durability 0 out of 250. Yeah, oh, it looks like there's a cave up there too. That's cool. Man, I love this custom generated world. As laggy as it looks, it's actually pretty cool. I like how the world set us up for a decent landscape here, especially with the house on top of a hill right here. Very steep hill at that. Let's go ahead and that. And honestly, I do like the texture, the siege texture for oak wood. It actually brings out a lot of character to the wood. And it actually this is actually the texture for stone bricks. So it's basically wood planks but looking like stone bricks. Let's go ahead and craft 6 more of those, and we only need 2 for that, really, just to get that. And then we're also going to need some fence posts. So let's go 6. And how do you craft the fence post? I think it's this. I want to assume. No, that's an oak gate. Okay. There we go, fences, 15. That should be enough to wrap around this area right here. Yes, it is. Sweet. Eventually I'm going to have torches going outside too. And then on the inside, lighting on the inside will be temporarily torches, and then later on I'll move on to, like, I don't know, redstone lamps or something? I don't know. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're out of planks already. Jeez. And we need oak wood too, because in 1.9 there's different textures of wood. And there goes our axe. Perfect. Let's go ahead and why not just chop down the entire tree? There we go. This should be the last block before... Yep, that's the last block. And the leaf should be naturally disintegrating in due time. Oh, man. I sound miserable right now because of the allergies. Allergy seasons suck. And most of you can probably agree with me on that. Yeah, we have... It seems that whenever we need to finish off something, we always have extras. Like, we have 4 extra slabs and 2 extra fences. Oh well. Alright, I think at this point, I'm gonna make myself a chest just to store this stuff. And then just place a chest right there. We're gonna need to place our bed. Let's go and place that down. We're also gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need to place down our bed somewhere. I think for now we're just gonna set it right there. And sun is setting, so you can only sleep at night. Alright, so we're just gonna lay off, or not lay off, wait off the sunset until it's night, until we can actually sleep on the bed. And then once morning, we can come back to our cave, mine up the rest of the stuff, and be on our way. Or I can make a mad dash for it now. Honestly, yeah, let's go ahead and make a mad dash for it. I don't really care. Come at me. We don't need that cave anyway. Let's see. Come on. There we go. And I don't believe we have a lot of enough inventory space for this. Oh, we had extra wood in here. Okay. But yeah, as you can see from last episode, there's a ton of extra resources that we have here. And I was right, we don't have enough inventory space for all that, so gonna have to make a mad dash back for home. Once we sleep off the night, we can come back here again, gather up the rest of the stuff, and the torches too, and then we'll come back to our house way over there. You can pretty much see the see how the house is gonna turn out. Dodge and juke all the mud. Oh my god, that's a pack of 3 zombies over there. 4, 5, plus a creeper. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, thankfully there's, oh god, there's a zombie. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Me not resting. There's zombies. Ow. Ow. Missed. Ow. Ow. Nah, these skeletons are annoying to kill. Ow. Thank god the zombie. Oh no! Oh, it's so hard to dodge a freaking skeleton. No, our house was obstructed. No, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. No, where the hell are we? Ow! Like, actually, where the hell are we? Let's see. Oh, we were like semi nearby. Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse, oh god. Well, I'll be back until I can find the house again. Alrighty guys, I just had to creative mode myself back to where we were, and honestly, I did not like that skeleton killing us one bit. Do we have any food? Yeah, we do have food here. We seem to be missing an item because there's an empty slot here. 2, and that's it. No, that was the missing item. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep out the night now. Oh my god, that looks pretty cool, the way we're sleeping on the bed. That's awesome. And how much durability? We have 4 durability on our sword left. Yeah, as you can see, I had to open up the world to land just because I wasn't having it. Let's go ahead and store all this stuff away. And I also have to choose a place where to build our farm. That's actually a good question. Where the hell do we want to build our farm? But let's go ahead and craft ourselves another axe. And another sword, why not? Because our sword's pretty much dead. And we're also going to need a bucket. 3 buckets. There we go. Anything else? We're gonna have to get an anvil going soon just to repair our stuff. Oh no, we need enchant levels though. Dang. Oh hey. I didn't know we had a water pool, a little 8x4, not 8x4, 2x, there, you know, looks like a 4x2 water pool right there. That was pretty cool. But let's go ahead and grab some water down here. There we go. Oh, they have a sound for picking up water now. That's awesome. I wonder what's the sound for picking up lava. One way to find out. Wish me luck. And pray I don't burn to death, and then risk losing like, I don't know, half my gear. Unless I can craft another set of iron armor, I don't care. Jeez, look at the devastation that went on. I think the lag from last episode was the result of the trees burning here. And yeah, there is a sound. There is a sound for picking up lava. That's pretty cool. So we have a lava bucket, a water bucket, and whoa. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? That's a wall to a dungeon. That's a wall to a freaking dungeon. I've never seen a dungeon spawn like on the surface. Oh no, it's the worst one too. Ow. Ow, no. No, please. You can have your dungeon skeleton. I don't need your gear. I'll come back later. I'll come back later for you. But I'm actually being serious. I've never seen a dungeon spawn on the surface. Because normally dungeons like those, they usually spawn in caves, and a lot of caves, in fact. But on the surface, I've never seen that happen before. That's pretty rare. Plus, I can use that room as a off-site, like an off-site storage bay, or like a neighbor house, or if somebody decides to join me, which I doubt anybody would because this is solo. But yeah, so we have a water bucket, lava bucket. We're gonna have to build the cobblestone generator somewhere far from the house, just to keep it from burning. Let's go ahead and put this last bucket away as well. We have Feather Falling 3 as a book, which I believe is the max enchant. Yeah, I believe that's the max enchant. So, oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna need a shovel. Let's go ahead and grab a shovel. Make 2 of them actually. There we go, 2 shovels. And let's see, we're gonna need some food though. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're gonna need some more food. Food. Oh, that's right. Our food's in the other place. Right. Let's see. Oh, there's some sand over there. Let's see. How much sand do we actually need? Let's get 48. Yeah, I'll settle for 48. Why not? Let's see. Is this a cave? It's more like a tunnel to me. Yeah, honestly, this looks more like a tunnel. Yeah, it's more like a tunnel to me. Oops. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Let's go and grab sand here. We're gonna need a lot of sand. I'm gonna keep the sand that's next to the water there, just because I don't want any flooding going on. Let's see. Oh, this is perfect. This is a perfect spot for sand. Alright, let's see. How much do we have so far? 38. Not bad, not bad. We just need 10 more. There we go. Totally didn't mean to break that dirt right there. 47, 48. Alright, good enough. And we'll also go back for our remaining double chest with however many items we have left. And after that, I think that's a good place to wrap up the episode, since this is basically a house building episode, and I'm all about building. stuff because, you know, Minecraft. Alright, let's go and gather up the torches. And we use our new hatchet to chop up the chest. There we go. And I was right, our food was in the other chest. And I've recorded this without looking at the comments section. I actually uploaded the first episode just yesterday, I think. Yeah, and I haven't had time to look at the comments. Well, I did once, but that was only one comment. But yeah. And I asked the question last episode, like, do you want me to use the land here? If you want me to use land to spawn in some food, or have me hunt for food myself. Honestly, I'm all good for both options, but I want your guys' opinion on whether I should spawn in food or just hunt. Because honestly, I feel like hunting would be fun. But yeah. Let's see. Eventually, we're gonna get this organized, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, slap that like button and subscribe for more videos. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode where we're going to possibly raid that dungeon. Yeah. But hopefully by next episode, this house is going to be complete. Anyways, goodbye.